Alrighty, so this is a video I made 3 years ago about me using GeForce Shadowplay and Hitfilm. I was just testing them at the time because I just built my computer. Make fun of my PC specs up here. And I still keep getting comments about it. And I've talked with a few people, but I'm just gonna do a video tutorial and just put that in the description of this. So, also 150 subscribers. Thanks to you guys. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go into your Shadowplay settings. I just hit Alt-Z on the keyboard to pull up these settings, and then you can hit Alt-F9 to start recording with Shadowplay. Just a little tip there, if you were just going into the menu to record. But gonna want to go to audio, and I recommend having your microphone not at 100 and your game sounds or system volume below that. I'm just gonna boost. Oh, there. I put mine right on 40. So just do this. Just tweak it around, and your game that you're recording is most likely going to be pretty loud, and so you'll probably have no problem hearing it. And if you think the audio overall is a little too quiet, you can always boost that in editing. But if you have a headset, your headset might be really quiet. Same with a microphone like I have. So I always recommend turning down the system sound. Do not separate both audio tracks. It should be down here. Untick that if it's ticked. So do not separate audio tracks, because that could be part of your problem. Then in video, you're going to want to adjust this to whatever you want. I do 1080p, 30 FPS. I used to do 60 FPS, but 30 FPS is it's just easier to upload, less file space. I haven't actually done the math, so just tweak those settings to what you want. Alrighty, then in Hitfilm, the video I have is a very good example of this. It's just some Lego Star Wars footage, don't judge me. In Hitfilm, if you import your footage, if it's not at the FPS you wanted it at, say you recorded it at 30 and it says 29.97, usually it doesn't make a difference like this video, but if you have a long video, I'd say around 10-20 minutes, there's definitely going to be some noticeable audio desync. On this it's not that bad, but what you do to fix it, and I always recommend doing this, is untick this from file and change it to 30. Now, sometimes that doesn't even work. In fact, in a tutorial that's uploading tomorrow, it was fine at 30. It said 30 in Hitfilm, but the audio was still off, so I had to use Adobe Premiere to fix that. But that costs money, so if that was very rare. That's the only time that's happened to me, and it worked just fine in Premiere, so it was just a Hitfilm problem. So try upgrading Hitfilm and stuff like that. Even if your video is blank, try updating Hitfilm. When I got my webcam, I just used a standard Logitech video recording, and then I upgraded Hitfilm to Hitfilm 12, and it wouldn't work because I'd been using Hitfilm 4, because I did not like, I think it was called Hitfilm 2017. I did not like that, but I upgraded to 12 just because it was very optimized and was way better than Hitfilm 4. So always upgrade Hitfilm. That's the lesson, guys. Always upgrade Hitfilm. If your project doesn't work, try upgrading Hitfilm if there's an update. I haven't updated to 14. I've just been too lazy to download it. So then you have your video. You can trim it. For the end point, O for the out point. And then if you do use video, it's just going to use the video part, no audio. And if you do use audio, it's just going to use the audio only. So how do you get both of them? Well, what you do is you just click on the frame and then just drag it down here. And then if it's black and stuff, like I said, try upgrading Hitfilm. It could be you could be you just put it a little before this thing and just Why is there a second video track? Then just drag it back if you have any problems, and it's like ahead of the playhead. So just drag it back. And you could also be accidentally turning down the opacity. So just make sure everything is how I did it. And if you still have problems, look on the Hitfilm forums, look online. That's all I can tell you. Just some additional information. When you make a new project in Hitfilm, make sure, like the clip that I used in this video, I had it at 1080p 30 FPS. So make sure your project is at what you recorded your video at. And then when you go to export, I'm not exporting this right now, by the way, because I forgot to mention this. Make sure your preset is set up with what you want it to be. And the frame rate, if you're having trouble afterwards, it should be in here somewhere. Frame rate, make sure it says from source, which would be from the project. So that would be 30 FPS. And that should clear up your questions. Let me get back to the original video. So I hope you enjoyed this crappy little tutorial. I just thought I should follow up on a 3-year-old video that people are asking questions about. And yeah, I hope this helps you guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, and thanks for the 150 subs.